Clive Change, aka WABB. Looking at WABB Cultural Heritage Trust, we're looking at consolidating the similarities among the different minority languages, bringing the similarities vis-a-vis the differences between the minority languages. We look at coming up with a Zimbabwean culture. A Zimbabwean culture entails a combination of all the various minority languages that we are known to in Zimbabwe. I think all the languages come up to 16. They were counting Ndebele, Shona, and also sign language. And to some who don't know, sign language is not as universal as we want it to be. Someone who is signing in Ndebele, someone signing in Shona, they've got different ways of doing it. So we're looking at putting sign language against each and every minority language or so-called minority language.
Hello everyone, this is Intangible, and I'm here to tell you guys all about the WABB Cultural Heritage Trust. WABB Cultural Heritage Trust is an organization that is embarked on promoting arts and culture, empowering communities, safeguarding culture and heritage within communities in the African region, and promoting good health and well-being through cultural diversity and identity. Hello everyone, this is Intangible, and I'm here today at Studio 11 with WABB in our studio. Hello WABB, welcome to Studio 11.
Hi Zandi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So everyone would like to know, what is WABB Heritage Trust? What is it all about?
Well, it's an organization which is looking at restoration and safeguarding of our cultural heritage, focusing primarily on minority languages.
What is your aim?
Well, we're looking at taking our kids back to where their foundation is rooted. Without a firm foundation, they are bound to be taken away by the different cultures, looking at globalization and all. They are taken aback by what is happening in the modern world.
Who are you targeting?
We're targeting communities at large, and we're starting with ECDs, preschools, going up to tertiary education.
People would like to know, where are you based? Where can they find the WABB Heritage Trust?
For now, they can find us at National Gallery in Bulawayo, and they find us at Studio 11.
Okay, are you guys getting any funding?
At the moment, we're not getting any funding.
Okay.
Yes, so we are actually working on projects so that we fund ourselves. Because the danger of getting funding, to some extent, you are supposed to be playing to the tune of whoever is funding you. So for now, we're funding ourselves, we're embarking on projects so that we raise funds to sustain our heritage trust.
How many languages are you guys focused on?
At the moment, the first language we're looking at is Nambia. Then we're also looking at Kalanga, Tonga, Soto, and Venda.
Oh, that is interesting. What activities are you guys focusing on?
We're looking at, there's music, there's poetry, there are debates, there are folklores, and quite a number of things. But at the moment, we're looking at basically 5 activities which we're introducing in schools.
Okay. And how do you guys expect your message to go out to the world?
The modern world is looking at ICT. We've seen social media is being abused. It is being used to transmit the wrong message. So us as an organization, we're looking at empowering the young ones. They are the ones who are supposed to propagate this information to the rest of the world. So we're looking at magazines, online magazines, we're looking at social media, all fraternities.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. And today we're here at Art Gallery with Black Mfolos. Ngiyaphila. Sifuna ukwazi ukuthi ngubani uBlack Mfolos?
Black Mfolos is the that started way back in 1982 when we were little boys at a boarding school in Yamendo, which is called George Bundika. And it's a group that came in a group of friends. Then we started just by doing some community songs for fun and just entertaining ourselves. Then that's how Black Mfolos was born. Now it is a group that is not only a local group but an international group that travels every year to entertaining its fans church in almost all continents. And we are currently preparing for another tour of the United States. And that's a very brief. I'm trying to be brief because it's quite a long, because we are almost 35 years old now.
Oh, I was about to ask, how long have you been in the industry? So what has made you stand the test of time?
Oh, the love of music and what we do, and also being abandoned and honor each other and know that you cannot do. You have to work as a team with full respect, and also and enjoy the art and enjoy the music, and that's what is keeping us. When I'm not with the guys, I miss them a lot. And our vision and our goal, as I understand, as I was to achieve the music.
How long did it take for Los to break into the limelight?
It took quite some time. Good but Tina, lucky our music that we did is something that is loved the world over, even locally, by young and old people. And music are not educative. Therefore, our is courtesy to be someday, including me. Because when we recorded our first record, it was a single called it was a gospel piece. I can't even remember now. It's called This One Was It. Okay. And we were still at school in 1986. And we were invited during that time again to tour Southern Africa, Swaziland and South Africa, and we did Botswana when we were still at school. So it didn't take much. That was 1986 when we formed in 1982. So it's about 4 years' time we were already being invited and being accepted. Even our own teachers, now parties or or weddings, they would just invite us to sing for them in those parties and just pay us something.
Can one make a living out of the arts?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm a good example of that. With Black Follows, we don't have any other job. Music has always been our life. And I've got 4 kids. They're all ngabafundisangani music. They almost say college, is boarding school, abanye London. And what more can you need? Because without music, there's no life. Even some musicians, footballers and doctors, everyone wants music at the end of the day to listen to. So music is how then you have to target your community and different communities all over and know what they want, so that you depict or you kind of deliver messages as are relevant to them. Then that's how music goes. You can live, absolutely. The unfortunate bit is now that because of the modern gadgets that we have, people just do a lot of piracy. But having said that I think is going to as well go to pass. It won't stay for a long. It has stayed long, it has damaged a lot, but I think it will also find a solution, because I've been to countries like United States, Europe, and you name it. There is no piracy there. People respect their musicians. It's what we need also to preach in our communities here, so that they don't pay or they don't buy from any other like street piracy and stuff like that.
Okay. Kukhona yini elikuyenzayo ngaphandle komculo lokomgido?
Mina akulanto engiyenzayo. Unganika ifocholo lapha. Ngapho ngisebenza njengadi noma emaflowsini. That's it. Otherwise music you impilo you engwazi. That's it. If you tell me I go on stage, you ask me what kind of sound do you want, I'll tell you that let's speak and let's monitor. I want to sound this much, and so forth. Then I deliver my music.
Okay, kukhona yini elikucabangayo ukuthi abantu abangakuyenza ukuthi umculo owe like the African music ukuthi lalelwe youth labantu abancane since the 21st century sesathatheka ngemculo yase-America, South Africa, sesikhohlwa ukuthi sivela ngaphi.
That's a very good question. Into eqhakatheke kakhulu ukuthi abantu musicians, like for example thina labayenza traditional music wakhona la music le abantwana beyifundiswe from school. Children should workshop and music walapha oyivele uyinto esegazini lawo, they will understand it quicker. Ngoba abanye abantwana they are forcing themselves into music abangawaziyo ngoba that's what they think is cool. Yabona, not ukuthi bawuthanda but ungafika wena ka test. I remember the other day there was a function and they were playing this modern music, they say. Then some young boy sang a good traditional Shona song. Everyone, we were all jumping. I said, okay, look, it has got its instinct and effect. Music will get it and each and everyone. So our workshops we work a lot, like special from schools, to work with schools, teach them some traditional music from all over the country, explain to them why this is done, this is our thing, and instill that pride in them. They will know, they will listen to other music, of course it's okay, but they will know what is there. But now they don't know.
Yes, that is very true. Yes. Do you have any advices for upcoming artists?
Yeah, upcoming artists, what they need to do, they must be like a supermarket where everyone can come and buy their music. They must have uzondlalela emtshadweni wami ephathini yami ngile party yami nje uzondlalela ecommunity ngifuna uzondlalela church yami nxa ukhululekile uhambe even not to say bengathi khona mina ama lines to this particular individual so lina lonke lapha you are no. For example, I'll give you an example of politics. If I'm to say there's a popular politician, then I stick to say, okay, I sing the song about that politician and make that person and align to the particular political party. If that party fizzles out, or then your career also dies. So, message everybody in the community. I remember when we sang the song Unity, people thought it was political, but if you listen it deeper, yes, still it was. Because it was singing about people uniting and not catering and show. That sounds political, but we didn't say Uber because we are we are standing for political patent, but it was us as Black followers singing and encouraging all political parties, all in the society. Also, the other thing is, then they imitate that musician to even the movement that will kill you. Be yourself. How many will practice to sound like that way? Because for 5 years training to sound like that musician, can't you need to train to be yourself and polish yourself. That's what I can say.
Thank you so much. As we have heard, guys, the advice from today is be yourself. For all the upcoming artists we have heard, thank you so much for joining us today.